Hello, my name is Ali Habib, mechanical engineer from Lebanon, expert in SolidWorks. Today we will continue our tutorial for beginners teaching SolidWorks part 5. Let me launch the SolidWorks. This is the part that we will draw now, a 3D part. And this is the dimensions of the drawings. So first of all, let us start creating the new part, file, new, part here, and OK. We should check, first of all, that the dimensions are in millimeter. Then click front plane, right click, normal to, and open this 3D part. First of all, let us draw the circle and extrude here of height 60 millimeter. Then draw this rectangle here and there from this face here and then extrude it down. Then finally draw this circle and extrude here 60 millimeter from the top there. Let us draw first of all this circle of diameter mentioned here, radius 30 millimeter, diameter, it means diameter 60 millimeter. Front plane, sketch here, and sketch, circle, center circle, from the center and drag it, right click, select. The dimension, like we said, is radius 30, it means diameter 60, smart dimension. I type on my keyboard 60, enter, and click OK there. Then I want to draw another circle of diameter 40 millimeter, inner circle, center circle, from the center and drag it, right click, select, smart dimension, here I put 40 millimeter. Okay. Then I should extrude it, like we see here, extrude 60 millimeter. This circle 40 millimeter, when I will extrude this face there, it will appear as a cut. Let us see how. 60 millimeter. When I click here on feature, extrude, like you see here, I will extrude this face there. So I click here, 60 millimeter height, enter, then click OK. See there, this is the cut, the inner circle, this is the outer circle. Now let us draw this rectangle here from this face there. So I click left click on this circle, right click on it, normal to, then click here on sketch, sketch, okay. I should draw the sketch on this face here, this face there. Let me draw this center line of 60 plus 15 millimeter. Center line from this center, vertical, like you see here in yellow, and then I release it, click another time, right click, select. I mention here 60 plus 15 in order to get this line out there. 60 plus 15, smart dimension, and I click 60 plus 15. Okay. Then I should draw this line out there is 60 millimeter from the center here. If I want to do it as a midpoint line, midpoint from this point there, and drag it horizontally in order to be appear in yellow there. Left click, right click, select, then smart dimension and put 60 millimeter. So it will be like 30 millimeter from this side and 30 millimeter from the other side. The dimension from here to there is 15 millimeter. I can click there. Offset, I can do offset here, 15 millimeter, not by directional. I remove the arrow from bi-directional. I want to do it in one direction, like you see here. The width is 15 millimeter. I choose here, instead of 10, I choose 15 millimeter, then click enter. Yes. I can close the sketch here, close the sketch of the rectangle. Right click, select, another time. Perfect, it's now fully defined. Then I should do this rectangle here, 10 millimeter from the middle of the X, and we can do it here, 5, offset 5 and 5, 5 plus 5, it will be 10. So I want to do it here, 10 millimeter. What to do? I can do offset here, click on this center line and choose here 5 millimeter, and bi-directional, it will be 5 from there and 5 from the other side, so it will be 10 millimeter. Then I click on the arrow, green arrow, okay. Perfect. So now I should cut these lines. So here we can do also convert entities. Instead of redrawing a circle there in order to do the trim, I click on this edge here and click here, convert entities. Like we see, we draw automatically a circle there. Why we draw it? Because we should do here the trim in order to do a perfect extrude. I click on trim, keep on pressing on click, left click, and drag it, drag there also, trim there also, and there. Perfect. Right click, select. So now it's fully defined. The extrude from the top is 45 millimeter. I rotate it here. I click pick feature extrude and type here 45. Like you see here, the direction is not correct. In order to flip the direction, I just click there on the arrow, black arrow, and OK. Perfect. Let us save it. It will be part 5. Save. So here it's 45 millimeter. We can see the length by clicking on this line here. You can see the length out there. It's 45 millimeter. Now let's draw this rectangle. Extrude above 15 millimeter. I rotate it by the wheel of the mouse, left click on the space, right click, normal to. And I click sketch. 3-point corner rectangle. First corner on this edge. second corner on the second edge, and third corner coincident out there as mentioned in yellow here. Left click, right click, select. I can drag it also. In order to be fully defined, I can click here or do here, click on the circle, convert entities, then trim. Like you see here. I click convert entities in order to draw the other circle, in order to do the trim and close the sketch out there. It's not fully defined. I can click this point, control this point, another time this point, control this point, and make horizontal, and this other point, control this point, and make horizontal. So now it's fully defined. Extrude 15 millimeter to top. Feature extrude. Change the direction here and to put 15 millimeter, enter. Save. Okay. Now we can draw also these two circle cut of diameter 16 millimeter. I click on this face here, sketch, circle, draw the first circle here and draw the other circle there. Right click, select, left click on the first circle, control, left click on the other circle in order to make the relation between the two circles. The relation should be equal. The dimension should be diameter 16 millimeter, not dimension here, 16 millimeter. I click on the line here and the center line out there. I click on the center, from the center of the circle to the center of the other circle, right click, select, and do the relation here, horizontal, because they should be horizontal. It's underdefined, they lack dimension. We have dimension from the top there, it's 15 millimeter. From the top to the center, top to the center, here it's 15 millimeter. Okay. And 35 from the center to the center, it should be 35. This line should be in the center of the line above, because these circles should be from in the center of the faces. So I draw another line from there, select, right click, select, and draw another center line here from the center to the midpoint, drag it to the midpoint. This is the midpoint of the bottom line here in yellow. I click on left click, right click, select. So my objective is to make this line vertical in order to let them be in the both direction. I click here on vertical, perfect. So now it's perfectly in the middle of the 35. It's fully defined, as you see here in black, fully defined. Let me feature, extrude cut. We can do it through all. And okay, perfect. Let me save. The final part is out there. It's on the bottom face. Rotate it, left click, right click, normal to. Then I click on sketch, straight slot here in order to draw the circle with two lines tangent. I click here, another in here, left click another time. I choose the radius here is 23 millimeter, smart dimension. Left click radius 23. Then another circle, diameter 20 millimeter, cut circle. So another circle here from the center also. Right click, select, smart dimension, diameter 20 millimeter, right click, select. And I have distance from the center to the center is 75 millimeter. Center of the circle is there. So from the center here to the center, I have smart dimension 75 millimeter. Okay. And now let me trim this other part. I click here. In order to trim it, I should close the sketch here and trim these circles and line there. In order to close the sketch, I left click on the circle and convert entities, and now I can easily trim. I drag, keep on pressing on left click and drag, drag, and drag there. Like you see here, it's closed, but it's not fully defined. In order to make it fully defined, I should do it here, relation vertical, and here also a vertical relation. And here also left click on this line, control. This circle should be tangent. Left click on this line, this circle, control this circle, tangent also. Okay, so as you see here, it's now fully defined. I can rotate it like this and do an extrude of 15 millimeter as mentioned here, right? 15 millimeter. Feature, extrude. Like you see here, I should change the direction by clicking there and putting the height here, typing my keyboard 15 millimeter, enter. Okay, and save and rotate it. Perfect. Last thing to do is this triangle. How to draw this triangle? As you see, this triangle has a width of 10 millimeter, extrude 10 millimeter, and it's on the center here of the X. How to draw it? I rotate it here. I click, as mentioned there, a reference in order to choose a reference plane, a mid plane in the center of the part. To choose a mid plane, I should choose two planes, this plane and this plane out there, and choose the midpoint, the mid plane of these two in order to draw the triangle. What to do? I click here on reference and I click on plane. The first reference is this face. The second reference is the other face, and it will automatically bring me the mid plane of the two faces. I click on OK. I can here drag this plane, this midpoint, this mid plane. I click on right click, normal to, alt, right arrow of the keyboard, press many times, and I can now draw the sketch left click sketch, line, so I should draw the triangle from the edge here, the first point as mentioned in yellow, the second corner here as mentioned in yellow also, the third corner there, and then close the sketch in order to finish the triangle and do the extrude. The height here, the width is 25 millimeter, 25. Smart dimension. I click on this line and then I type 25 millimeter. Okay, I can hide this plane, right click on it, then hide it for, well, it's not obligatory. Can hide it in the right click on this plane, then hide in order to see the sketch in a clear way. Then I should do here extrude 10 millimeters, so extrude 5 millimeters from the left side and 5 millimeters from the right side. What to do on this case? I click on feature, extrude. I should choose here because I want to do extrude in both ways. I should click on blind here and choose mid plane and click here instead of 15 type 10 millimeter. As mentioned, that is 10 millimeter with 10 millimeter. Okay, then click on the arrow. This is an error here because we put here merge. We can remove the merge result. Left click on it. Okay, perfect. The last thing to do, like you see here, it's not perfectly combined, this face to the circle face out there. To do it perfectly combined, I can click on the triangle on the face of the triangle, then do sketch in order to draw the other rectangle, sketch. Instead of drawing the other rectangle, I can just click here on convert entities and it will automatically draw the sketch of the rectangle. Then do feature here, that extrude. And I want to close it, so I want to do extrude up to surface here. Instead of do it blind, you can choose here up to surface and click this surface there, click it on the circle there, left click on it, like you see here, it has perfectly closed it. Then click OK. Perfectly done and perfectly completed. Like you see out there, then we can click save. We can choose the color. For example, this color is perfect. We can see if we have missed anything. There, circle, extrude, extrude cut. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial of part 5 for SolidWorks beginners. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you for watching.